Green Team Media.
And CS, what's up for Masuka this season? What do we got coming up for him?
Thank you. Yes. Masuka loves you too. Masuka has some interns coming up this year, and women and men, okay, both. And he has some fun with some interns, and actually there's a Facebook thing that we have going on where Masuka has, you could be the intern of the week. So if you go on Facebook, on the Dexter site, you can you answer some questions regarding the show and regarding clues and this and that, and you too can be intern of the week. So he possibly, maybe, probably does get into some trouble with some interns this year. It's fun.
I see sexual harassment lawsuits in his future.
He's never taken that class before, so.
Well, I know you folks out there must have a ton of questions you'd love to ask, so let's try to open up the microphones and see if some folks out there have some questions for either our executive producers or the cast members. I guess we'll start right here in the middle. That's where the spotlight is.
I just want to say I enjoyed the show. Question is Trinity Killer ever going to come back?
What? As a ghost?
Zombie!
Never really was clear, but maybe.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, he's pretty dead.
I would love to find a way to work with John again, but I think that would be, you gotta pick and choose your ghosts.
Really?
Right.
Really?
What's your question?
You waited all day and that's what you came up with?
My question is, are you afraid that Harrison is going to inherit Dexter's need to kill?
Yeah, I think that's a fundamental fear that Dexter has, and a part of what, that's where he's at the beginning of the season. He knows that he doesn't want his son to show those traits, and he doesn't want to indulge them or encourage them. And yeah, I think that's a constant fear and consideration for Dexter.
Is it the situation that at Rita's death where Harrison was similarly left in that blood the way Dexter was? Is that part of the fear as well? That both nature and nurture might play a role?
Sorry.
You can't hear?
I know everybody
I'm sorry.
can hear you.
No, I was just saying the situation when Rita died, that Harrison was sitting in that pool of blood.
Like Dexter. If there was already a fear about the kid, and to see him in a pool of his mother's blood, the same situation that Dexter found himself in, I think he worries that even if Harrison didn't consciously absorb it, that he perhaps even more dangerously unconsciously absorbed it. That's a nagging question or fear or anxiety for Dexter always, I think.
Next question.
Hi. My question is about the guest stars. You guys get so diverse. This season alone, Colin Hanks, Edward James Olmos, Mo Stuff, those three together again. Do you guys aim for the story to make it that diverse, or is that just what you end up with?
Maybe the only three actors who would agree to be on the show in town.
That's absolutely not true. There are a lot of people that want to be on this show.
Maybe Sarah and Scott can talk to that, but you must get deluged with actors who want to be the next big thing on the big bad on Dexter, or.
Fortunately, we've achieved a certain amount of cachet with this show, that because we've established so many tremendous guest stars, so that people do want to come on the show. So we are very lucky and very fortunate that we are able to attract such high quality actors.
Thank you. What's your question, sir?
I'm big fan of Michael C. Hall and Gamer, and James Remar and Warriors. So, and my question was, the first season was really the only one to touch on the books, and I was wondering if any of the other books will be put into this the series. The second killer in the second book is really great, and I was wondering if that would ever be put in.
Jeff Lindsay created an amazing original character, and we bought the first book, The Dreaming Dexter, which sets up the whole history and his backstory, and from there we have evolved our own Dexter based on our characters, and so we don't even read the books.
Wow. That's awesome.
All right, what's your question?
Hi. Every season's been so amazing. I was just wondering if you guys could tell us each what your favorite season was.
Favorite season?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
It's all one big
My favorite season is yet to come because Masuko and Deborah still have to get married.
Hi, I live and I work in Asia, and Dexter is huge in Asia. I was wondering whether Dexter would be willing to kill a far bigger monster, someone who's killed much more people than he could ever. For example, a general from Burma hiding out in the US, for example.
Oh my God.
I don't think Dexter has ever killed a real person. These are all fantasies, but
So it's still a TV show then?
a fictional.
A semi-fictional war criminal from Asia would be wonderful. Like Burma, for example.
Right.
Maybe Dexter will have a political
Oh
awakening.
my God.
Hi. I just wanted to know if there was anything ever ad-libbed by any of the actors during filming that turned the show into a different direction.
How much improvisation goes on in the course of shooting an episode?
Never. How's that, Scott?
I think if improvisation comes into play, it's more just a little extra spice. I don't think anybody's improvised a fundamental plot shift.
I'm assuming with writing that good, you probably don't have to change too much.
That's right. It's always best to go back to the actual words.
Hi.
Hi.
This question is for Mr. Hall. Are you ever concerned that the show and like the stuff you do on the show teaches people how to successfully murder people?
No, because, I mean, for example, I don't think the show actually is any kind of manual on how to do any of that, because, I mean, there's a lot we don't see. I think if you look at it realistically, take the end of the first season, for example, the fact that he gets Rudy Cooper into that room, or Brian, his brother, an active crime scene. He gets him back in there, he kills him, and like, he obviously has the power of invisibility. He can turn himself into smoke. There's all kinds of stuff that we don't see. No, I don't think the show is any kind of guidebook for, you know, how to do it. It's more of a fantasy.
Do you